Today I fucked up accidentally watching a Black Mirror episode with audio description on. Not today, but Black Mirror subpost about season 3 being the best was trending yesterday, and I just remembered my fuck up. Said episode was Shut Up and Dance, where the young protagonist was forced to rob a bank, fight other people, etc. because an unknown person hacked into his computer and threatened to reveal his dark secrets if not complied. Now, I don't understand how, but for some reason, the audio description was turned on when the episode began. So the narrator describes the character's actions in between dialogues like, sister comes up and touches his hands and whatnot. Had it been any other shows or movies, my wife and I definitely would have caught this mistake instantly. But of course, the Black Mirror always fucks with our minds, so we just went with it and hypothesized what the voice could be, and what the episode was trying to tell us. I think we came up with some absurd ideas like episode is about how we don't really have free will, only chosen ones can hear this voice, the narrating voice is the hacker, etc. We were basically focused only on the voice in the sky the entire episode. Well, the end was near, and came the twist. Normally, we would have gasped at the revelation, more surprising because there were subtle hints throughout, but not this time. We were like yeah, that's cool, so what was the voice? And to our complete and utter shock, the episode was over without any explanation about the voice. We were quite dumbfounded at this point, because as complex as Black Mirror episodes go, we could at least understand the basic message it was trying to tell us, but this time we couldn't grasp anything. After some thinking and talking, we cut our losses and just moved on to the next episode where we soon found we are too dumb for this show. TL, Doctor turned on audio description, thought it was part of the show and got really confused. Edit, mostly lurker, I don't know if there are any etiquettes I have to follow through, I will upvote everyone's comments for now. For those who says it's not today I fucked up, I guess it's mundane, that's true. Since some folks are okay with the change of intensity of fuck up, and so are mods, I am at peace with it. This reminds me of the time I read the book I Am Legend. My fiancé had been recommending the book up and down, saying how much he loved it. I had already seen the movie but I love books so figured let's read this thing. Well, unbeknownst to me, the copy he owns is merged with short stories written by the same author. The short stories are at the end of the book, and there are probably 4 to 5 stories meaning 4 to 5 extra chapters. There is literally no distinction between the end of I Am Legend, and the beginning of the short stories. No the end, no title page for the new story about to begin, nothing. So I read the end of I Am Legend, and kept reading thinking the book wasn't over yet. All the short stories were bizarre, one about witches in the woods, one about a guy getting weird phone calls. They were so off topic from I Am Legend that I was confused, but excited that it was somehow going to turn around in some amazing plot twist. By the last page I was so mad, I put it down thinking, what the holy hell was that /, a completely unsatisfying feeling when finishing a book. The whole reading experience was tainted, and I don't think I have gotten over it yet, haha. I really wish I had gotten to enjoy that book for what it is. I'm blind, and I've always wished for sighted people to experience audio description at least once in their life. If you get the right describer, it feels like they're watching it with you. Some even put emotion in their voice at the right places. The way you experienced it is certainly unique, and it made me laugh. Smile? Maybe you'll consider trying it again sometime now that you know that that's what you were listening to, lol. Right? I'm deaf and so my husband always helps me feel better by putting subtitles on whenever we watch something, or asks for them if we're out so I don't feel self-conscious. People always groan about how annoying they are. But they've never had to deal with the annoyance of poor subtitle transcribers. Some people are just lazy, skipping entire sentences. Or writing, music plays, like, okay, that's helpful. Everyone should have to deal with the troubles of poor accommodation before they're allowed to complain about it. After that, complain away. It sucks and it's good to vent. I'm blind also. You need to watch Borat with description, if you can stomach it. Having a posh-sounding English guy come up and say things like, he's holding a bag of shit, and he grabs the rubber fist and runs out of the room, stark naked. It actually makes the film way more funny. I did this accidentally with Orange is the New Black, and I instantly knew it was a mistake / not part of the episode, because the opening title sequence is a bunch of close-ups on mouths / eyes / faces in really fast sequence. So the voice was like, close-up on upset woman, close-up on old woman, close-up on woman with tattoos, close-up on smiling woman. On a related note, I really wish that Breaking Bad had audio description. It's a good show, but I can't follow along all the time. At least Better Call Saul is fully described. I recommend people to turn the AD feature on Netflix, and watch an episode of your favorite show with your eyes closed, to fully experience audio description. Walt rolls a barrel of cash across the desert. Take my true love by the hand, lead her through the town. Say goodbye to everyone, goodbye to everyone. Today I fucked up by going jogging. I'm bloody and afraid to go this route again. Unlike most "today I fucked up" posts, this happened just half an hour ago. I'm a 21-year-old male. I was out running my 2 miles. Headphones in, music playing, minding my own business. I round the corner at about the halfway point of the run, and I see this big black duck looking at me. As I get closer, I think to myself, man, that's a brave duck, why isn't he running away? I keep running and realize the duck not only isn't afraid of me or running away, he's running right at me. So I stop and squat down, thinking maybe he was hurt and needed help or something. This bitch-ass giant fucking black duck takes a huge bite out of my leg. Like, not playing, drew blood kinda bite. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? So I'm like, maybe he's just an asshole, and I keep running, think he will leave me alone. I start running again, and the faster I run, the faster he chases me. I start sprinting, and he is literally flying behind me, attacking me. I'm thinking, I've got enough fucking problems in my life as it is, man. I don't need this shit, so I stop running again, kinda like in disbelief, trying to figure out what to do. In all my years of being a person, I've never trained for this. This little punkus duck is chomping on my ankles, and it's actually really hurting. He starts grabbing my shoelaces and untying them as I'm trying to run backwards away from him. We've covered a quarter mile at this point. I try picking him up and throwing him back away from me every time he lunges for blood. I'm thinking, how the fuck am I gonna explain this if I have to go to the doctor for a duck attack? I'm a grown-ass man. This is bullshit. I try running again and he keeps flying after me. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do at this point. I manage to get my phone and start texting my girlfriend, asking her what to do. Am I really gonna have to kill this duck to get away? Like, I don't want to, but I might have to actually fucking kick this duck or grab it by the neck. Seriously? We have covered 3/4 of a mile at this point. He bites me again, and I drop my phone. I pick it up quickly. Who do I call? I've got fucking scars and cuts all over me. While I'm debating whether stand your ground laws apply to ducks, I hear a noise. Someone else was outside walking on an adjacent street and came to see what all of the commotion was. This was a big mistake. The duck smelled blood, and gave up attacking me to chase after my savior. I saw my window and booked it home, running the last half mile in 2:50 flat. I feel kinda bad. The duck has probably killed that dude by now. The last I saw of him was the look I took over my shoulder running away as he made the same mistake I did, looking down to see if the duck was hurt. I cannot make this shit up. I would have recorded it, and I tried, but it's really hard to concentrate on unlocking my phone and trying to record video while you're being eaten by a fucking duck. This is bullshit. I'm covered in cuts and bites. Most joggers are afraid of getting attacked by dogs, but this is something I was not ready for. Too long didn't read. I'm a grown-ass man and got attacked by a giant duck and chased for over half a mile. I'm covered in blood. Edit, a small amount of proof from the initial moment of not realizing what was happening. Edit 2, ITT, people what don't understand the difference between can't fight a duck and not wanting to fight a fucking duck. Edit 3, not dead yet. The doctors will know how to help you. There's even an official ICD-10 code for bitten by a duck that they can submit to your insurance. Lol. W61. 61X. So now I ask you, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-size horses? Edit, first time being gilded, thank you kind stranger. Edit 2/u/I am a Losarama, the people want to know. I mean, he's pretty fucked either way. I had a bad experience running once too. Except mine wasn't a duck biting me, it was a crackhead chasing me 6 blocks with a baseball bat. Last time I ever went running. Maybe the duck was on crack. Local man found dead on jogging trail. Investigators say they found him covered in feathers with multiple lacerations all over his body. They attribute his death to foul play. Here's Tom with the weather. Doctor here. You need shots? Go see someone within the next 12 hours. Today I fucked up by trying to be funny and embarrassing myself every Thanksgiving for the rest of my life. Obligatory, this did not happen today. This happened on Thanksgiving about 15 years ago when I was a young lad. My family always goes to my one uncle's house, and they have a big basement with a light switch at the top of the stairs. Me, 22 meters, my brother, my sister, and my 8 cousins always played a game which we called Monster in the bathroom. The game is just hide and seek, but all the lights are out and the people have to make a noise when the seeker asks them to. Also, we never play it in an actual bathroom, no idea why we call it that. So we play a few games, the lights start on so people can find a good place to hide while the seeker stands at the top of the stairs and counts down. When they are finished counting, they turn out the light and make their way down the stairs to find people. My oldest cousin was the seeker this game, and he's kinda known as the funny one of the bunch, so I was presented an opportunity to out-humor him. As he was walking down the stairs, I suddenly got the urge to fart. I could tell this was a mammoth of a fart just by feel, so I was dying for him to ask for us to make a noise. Finally, as he got to the bottom of the stairs and screams loudly, "Make a noise." Trying to get a laugh out of everyone. Not to be outdone, I released the loudest and wettest fart I had ever released in my young life. Every single person hiding burst into hysterical laughter, including myself and the seeker. After the laughing died down, I realized my FU. My legendary fart was actually a shart, and I had wet shit dripping down my leg. The other FU was that even though everyone else stopped laughing after 30 seconds, I couldn't stop. I laughed so hard that I also pissed my pants. My cousin immediately caught me, and it was revealed that I had simultaneously shit and pissed my pants. The game ended right there, because I had to go upstairs and borrow pants and underwear from my cousin. Now, every single year when my family arrives to Thanksgiving, every cousin comes up to me and yells, "Hey Max 30070, make a noise." This has not gotten old to them, and I will be arriving at my uncle's house in about 2 hours. I will undoubtedly be asked to make a noise, as it is a Thanksgiving tradition from here till the day I die. TL, Doctor played a game of hide and seek in the dark, was asked to make a noise, accidentally shit and pissed myself. Now I am reminded of it every Thanksgiving by cousins. Edit, my cousins are currently trolling me by saying, "Lol dude, this happened last year, so at the ripe age of 21 I shit and pissed myself guys. GG me I guess." Edit 2, my sister just linked this to her Instagram story. Now everyone I know is gonna know this story lol. Edit 3, thanks for reading and to everyone who enjoyed my story. My mom can't believe a story about me shitting myself became this popular lol. I posted this because I was sitting on my couch waiting for my family to get ready and thinking about how I was gonna get trolled when I got there. Then I thought it would make a funny "today I fucked up" story. Sorry to the people I haven't responded to, I got tipsy and lost track of everything. Happy Thanksgiving. The lesson here, never trust a fart. Amen. A tough lesson to learn, but it will stick with me forever. All it cost was a pair of underwear, a pair of pants, and the respect of my extended family. The other FU was that even though everyone stopped laughing after 30 seconds, I couldn't stop. I laughed so hard that I also pissed my pants. Those 2 sentences single-handedly killed me. Funny fucking story op. Haha, thank you. The worst part is I started crying when I had to admit to everyone I shit and pissed myself. It was an emotional roller coaster. You definitely out-humored your cousin. Possibly for life. Thanks for the share op. I'm still laughing. Bring a whoopee cushion. Haha. I usually do try to fart when they troll me, but the timing is never right. It was a once-in-a-lifetime scenario. I used to get really mad when they would bring it up, now I just own it. Whoopee cushion is a great move. That is a great and funny story, plus you got a literal LOL from me, although I didn't piss my pants. Ha ha ha, thanks. Luckily this story did not consume another pair of trousers. We have that to be thankful for today.